Alrighty, everybody, welcome back here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, we're going to run over the solar eclipse forecast. As of now, we're going to talk about some more severe weather that's going to be coming this weekend into next week, some more substantial severe weather possibly next week. I do want to start out by saying I appreciate everybody on the YouTube stream, on the TikTok stream, all of you guys for liking and watching these videos and commenting and subscribing. It means a lot. You're building the platform up, and I really appreciate it. Also as well, appreciate you guys for supporting Rochelle on her stream on Monday while I was out storm chasing with Aiden and the gang. It was super awesome to have you guys go and show her love, and she deserves it, and she's been working her butt off with that. So really appreciate what you guys did for her as always. Let's go ahead and let's talk about what we're going to be looking at here with the solar eclipse forecast, and let's go ahead and dive into this. As of right now, what you're seeing on my screen, this is the updated NWS blend models. Basically the European, the American, all of the short range models together, talking about what we could be looking at cloud cover wise. And this is, your path of totality right up in here. Where do you see the most of that cloud cover at? East Texas, Louisiana, down here towards the Ozarks, more up here as well toward the Northern Plains, Midwest area, and even into Colorado. What this is going to do is really put a damper on anybody that is trying to see the path of totality, really the eclipse in general here into Texas, Louisiana, East Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. It's going to be a little bit of an issue. We could still have a little bit of issues up here in the Ohio Valley, but it looks to be more favorable up here to be able to see that with less cloud cover probabilities as of right now. I'm actually going to be live streaming this event in southern Indiana on Monday, so we'll have that up for you guys. But if you're in Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, all the way up in the Northeast here, it looks to be more favorable to see this on Monday. We'll be updating this forecast every day once we do these videos, once it updates. But other than that, let's go ahead and let's dive into what the weather's going to look like. And as of today, we have a marginal risk of severe weather on Thursday. This is for today, up here toward western central Iowa, and then up here as well into, or not Iowa, Idaho. Sorry, y'all. Also into western Montana as well here. We'll be watching out for some hail and some wind with some of these storms that develop. Really not looking at much with that. We're having an upper level trough feature that's going to be bringing us some severe weather today. Nothing on Friday, and then possibly something here on Saturday where we have a marginal risk as of right now. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. Saturday, nothing on Friday. Saturday, severe weather risk. There it is, a marginal risk for that trough coming in from Oklahoma City, Fort Sill area, Norman area, Tulsa area, just east of Woodward here up into Wichita, Kansas, and into Nebraska. We could see a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. But it's really as we get into next week. What are we looking at on Monday and Tuesday? Well, the National Weather Service has already included a level 2 slight risk of severe weather both on Monday and Tuesday, and this is sadly going to be for East Texas, Louisiana area. We're going to be looking at a solar eclipse buster right here with this, at least as of right now. It really looks to be more consistent trending this way. Level 2 risk of severe weather here for southeast Oklahoma, east northeast Texas, southern and southwest Arkansas, and into north central and northwestern Louisiana. Level 2 risk of severe weather. All hazards are possible right now. Look what happens on Tuesday. It shifts really in the same area. Between Monday and Tuesday, we have a maybe 5 or 10 mile difference in the risk zone. So it looks to be that this trough that's going to be coming through with the low pressure on Monday and Tuesday is going to stall out right over the Texas and Louisiana area here, and we're going to be talking about a heavy rainfall event, severe weather event, and like I said, a lot of cloud cover to ruin that forecast for your solar eclipse down there as well. So we'll be talking more about this over the next couple of days as we go out for the next couple of updates and videos for you guys. Let's go ahead and talk about what the European's looking like. As we look at the 300 millibar wind with height here, we're going to be looking at that trough digging in on Saturday here. We could see that limited severe weather threat as we go into Saturday here for the Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas area, and then that pushes off to the east, northeast. Really not looking at any severe weather past that. But as we go into Monday, here's our next storm system off the west coast. This is a positively tilted low. These typically don't bring too much severe weather, but they can sometimes. You're looking more of a negatively tilted trough to bring more abundant severe weather, but as of right now, this is forecasting some pretty decent severe weather chances here in the southeast and Ozark area. As we go through the Monday night, Tuesday, you can see a southwesterly flow here into Texas, Arkansas. This is bringing in high dew points, instabilities that are actually going to be pretty strong instability values. Once we go into Tuesday here, that trough starts to kind of fall apart a little bit, but then the low actually goes negatively tilted. And what is this going to do on Wednesday and Thursday? Well, we're going to bring a southwesterly flow possibly into the Ohio Valley here, and mid-Mississippi Valley here, and bring possibly some light and severe weather on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday here in the Northeast as this trough goes off to the east. We'll talk more about this as as we go, like I said, the next couple of days, this is going to change a little bit more, if not a lot of it. But this is something to be concerned about. If the Kentucky, Tennessee, Southern Ohio Valley on Thursday, Wednesday night time frame, we could see some severe weather, like I said, there, after we just got done with some pretty big severe weather this past week. And then that exits the East Coast on Saturday and Sunday. As we go into Sunday here, we could be looking at some more storms possibly coming in off the West Coast as well. What is this going to look like on the future cast here? Well, we'll talk about that as well. This is going to be, like I said, on Saturday, really not looking at a lot. We're going to be talking about Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska here, and into maybe northern Texas, a small area of severe weather. Not really looking at a lot with that. It's really, as we said, we get into next Monday and Tuesday. You can see the showers and the thunderstorms popping up here into the Texas area, Ozark area here. This is going to be widespread issues for that solar eclipse forecast. We'll be talking about that more the next couple of days as well. And then as we go into Tuesday, we could have an MCS develop here over East Texas. This is a squall line, embedded tornadoes, damaging winds, hail. Like I said, all hazards are possible now. This could be on Tuesday, moving east. And then on Wednesday, this is where I think things start to get a little bit more interesting. On Wednesday, we start to see this trough really take that negative tilt, and I think we're going to have some type of severe weather either in the Ohio Valley or down here in the Mississippi Valley Midwest area on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see this area get fine-tuned forecasted as we go throughout the next couple of days as well, but something we need to focus on. And then that low moves over the east and up into the Midwest, and we could get some lingering severe weather, maybe up into the Northeast, like I said, on Friday. So multiple days of severe weather possible next week already. We'll be talking about this more. And then that moves off the coastline. What does this look like with the dew points? Well, we'll talk about that as well. You need dew points right around 55 or higher to support decent severe weather. You can have it in minimal 50s, but once we get past the 60 mark, it really looks to be that severe weather starts to be buoyant and widespread, like kind of what we saw this past week. We'll be looking at that here as well, but on Saturday, really not looking at a lot of severe weather potential as of right now. This could change with the next couple of forecasts, but right now being consistent, really not showing a lot of decent dew points, really limited severe weather on Saturday across the Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma area. It's really as we get into Monday and Tuesday, look at these 60s and 70 dew points, really bringing in ample moisture content. Instability will be there as well with the daytime heating. Really going to be looking at widespread heavy rainfall, if not with severe weather with this. And then as we get into the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, it starts to shift into the Ohio Valley, Kentucky, Tennessee area. We'll be watching, like I said, for I think some minimal type of severe weather here on Thursday and Wednesday night. That'll be moving across the coast, and we could even get severe weather up into the East Coast again on Friday, all the way up into Pennsylvania, possibly down into Florida. So a lot to talk about as we get into next week. Like I said, this is going to continue to update as time goes on. Another thing we're going to look at here as well is our instability. If you guys don't know what instability is, it's like putting gasoline into a car, except you're fueling thunderstorms with this. As we go into Saturday here, really not looking at a lot of instability. This is going to be very, very limited. Could see this uptick a little bit with the short range models when they kick in, but we'll be, seeing minimal severe weather, if anything, on Monday. Or not Monday, but Saturday with this. As we get into Monday and Tuesday, watch the instability that sets up over Texas here. Very, very ample instability. We're looking at anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 joules per kilogram through Monday. And then on Tuesday, it just explodes with that trough setting right over top of the Texas-Oklahoma area. Negatively tilted trough at that point, more than likely going to be possible. And then this is just ridiculous amounts of instability right now. So any storms that are in this area will have that chance to go severe rather quickly. There also could be a minimal capping inversion. We'll talk more about that as we get closer to this. But as we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we're looking at instability over 4,000 joules per kilogram near the San Antonio area, New Braunfels, east, south central Texas area as well. And then this shifts on Wednesday. I don't think we're done with this at all. Once we get into Wednesday, severe weather really starts to move east into Louisiana once again, overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday, and into Mississippi. And then this low kind of sitting right here over the Ozarks moves northeast. We start to get instability into Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, into Missouri, and then this pushes off to the east, and then we'll see what happens as far as Thursday and Friday goes with this. So like I said, we got a lot of severe weather to talk about. We're going to be doing this updates over the next couple of days. We have a solar eclipse forecast we'll continue to talk about. Like I said, if you're in Texas, Louisiana, Ozark area, and you're really wanting to see this, it really looks like the Ohio Valley is going to be your best place to go to with that forecast trend going the way it's going. If I can ask another favor for you guys, if you'll go to the Mesomat WX website, there is merch on there. We've got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, phone cases, bumper stickers if you guys want to buy anything. It does help it does help support the stream a lot. It's very, very much appreciated. Also as well, if you want to check out the pictures on there, we'll be updating pictures on the teamwork page as well. We also have a mod application page. If anybody wants to go to that and be a mod for the streams, you can fill that out. We'll get back to you guys as soon as possible on that. But I'm going to end the video here with you guys on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we will have another update for you guys tomorrow. Y'all stay safe and have a wonderful day.